In today's vlog, we are hitting the city and we are cash stacking. Welcome to Key on the Dash. It is a beautiful Saturday out here and I am focused and energized and ready to make some money. So I was thinking, since I'm always dashing in DC and Maryland, I was thinking about doing some Virginia since I am dashing in the DMV. I rarely cross that Virginia line. So I'd want to do the flat rate again today, but I am going to check DoorDash to see if their promotion has changed because, of course, the highest paying hours of the day, the map is grayed out. So let's just see exactly what app is offering what. And I think I just want to actually time block myself today and just see how much I can make in a certain amount of hours. I don't know what those certain amount of hours are right now because honestly, I'm just getting out the house and it's 3 o'clock. And I'm usually always out the house well before 3 o'clock. I done got a couple of hours in by 3 p.m. But I just did not want to rush today. And I wanted to do some self-care. And yeah, I wanted to take it easy. So let's see what today brings. I'm about to go pick up my sidekick so he can ride with me as I go on this journey with my best friends. And Kylo is already asleep and Koa looks like he's about to doze off because I took them out to play before I turned on the camera. So I'm pretty sure they're a little fatigued right now, which is perfect. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, so we have been on the Uber Eats app because DoorDash was grayed out. So this is what I made so far on Uber Eats. So I just turned Uber Eats off because they have a promotion in this area for $1 promotion for DoorDash. So let's see what I get in this area. And if I don't like it, I am going to get off this app and go back on Uber. So I am pretty much done with this order. And I just got to get one more thing behind the counter. And then we're going to be off to the next order. We'll see exactly what DoorDash got going on. But so far, this order was pretty good, even though this is my first order. And it said they wanted 10 items, but they didn't even want 10 items. So that is awesome. But other than that, y'all got to keep me up to date about what's going on in y'all life. So by all means, comment below and let me know what's good and what's y'all money muscle or what's y'all money hustle for the summer. Put me on because this is a money-making summer. And if we're not making money and making progress, then we wasting good days outside. So let me know and I will see you guys when I turn this camera back on because it is hot. It is like 94 degrees outside. And yeah, I be forgetting to record half the time because I just be so hot and I be dropping off the orders and I don't be really having much to say while I'm driving. That's why we're just going to do some scenery shots with some fire music and then we'll see exactly what is going on. So I will see you guys soon. So guys, I finally made it into Virginia and I've been in Virginia for maybe an hour or two. And when I say that this flat rate is only giving me one thing here, one thing there. So I was like, okay, well, let me try the app stack. So I opened up the dash and it tells me, okay, I want you to go to Chick-fil-A. Then as soon as I did that, I get a freaking Uber Eats order. So I had to unassign the Chick-fil-A order to do the Uber Eats order, which I am glad that I did because the person they wanted, I had to go to Smoothie King. And it took me, once finding the person, location, and everything, it took almost up to an hour. So I did get paid that $21 flat rate plus the person's tip. So the DoorDash order that I was going to accept was only like $10. And then they wanted me to go like 8 miles. So I'm glad that I did unassign that order and actually go to do the Uber Eats. So now we're back on Uber Eats and let's see how it works. I won't be out for too much longer. I'm trying to stay out as long as possible because I don't know if I want to go out tomorrow or not, but we will see. But so far, so good. So if you know me, you know I love food, and that's the reason why I also love dashing, because I get to come across cute gems like this. So we're highlighting BBQ Chicken in Arlington, Virginia, and I love the scenery and the decoration in the feel of the place. And I did get there pretty late, like they'll be closing very soon by the time I got there. But when I tell you that this food was delicious, shout out to Josh. He saw me checking out the menu and he offered me a piece of chicken and I was sold. So I'll definitely be coming back here on my non-dashing days with my fam so everyone can check this out. So be sure to check out BBQ Chicken. Thanks, Josh. Welcome back, Dashers. So it's your girl Key on the Dash, and today is going to be part 2. But I do not have an objective in mind. It's just going to be a freestyle day. So yesterday I did cross the bridge and go over to Virginia, but it wasn't necessarily hitting how I thought it was. So as you see in the clip before, I did go on DoorDash, but they weren't hitting either. So I'm just going to freestyle today. I really don't have a area in mind. I'm just hoping that today produces good results. The boys have already been out for the day, so now we're just about to turn on these apps and see exactly what's going on. So let's get ready for some dope scenery shots, and hopefully we come across some dope restaurants that I can showcase too. Okay, so we about to do DoorDash. DoorDash has like a $3 or $2.50 promotion up until 3:30. So we are about to stay in this area right here, and we're about to do some door dashing. So I don't know if I'm gonna come across no dope restaurants because they have the local chains out here. So we will see, but let's see what the day brings, and let's start our dash. Okay, so quick little update. So I got my first order at Walgreens. She wanted some sliced stuff. No problem. Hold on real quick. Okay, so majority of the things that she wanted wasn't in there. The orange juice size that she wanted wasn't there. So you know how DoorDash, you gotta play around with the substitutions, things of that sort. Then she wanted Bomb Pops. They didn't have it. She wanted some a certain feminine product. They didn't have it. So she didn't want the substitutes. So I walked out with the facial tissue that she wants and orange juice that she wants. But they don't care about this Walgreens because they always stealing out of it. So they just don't care. Like all the stuff is gone. So we're about to drop this off to the first customer. It's getting a little sweaty out here, and then we'll see what's going on with the second order. So I realized I'm able to vlog more when I'm doing a DoorDash because usually I'm waiting for a customer to actually get back to me. So I'm on my second order, and this order is also for $10.75. So far we are doing pretty good with both orders being $10.75 a piece, and they've been under 2 miles away. So cheers to us. Come on, DoorDash. So this promotion is only going to last until 3:30. So hopefully I still get some good orders, or, we switching over to the Uber app. So let me scan this person's last product, get it bagged up and get to her, and then let's see what the next order is. Okay, little recap. So I just dropped off my second order, and the promotion is over at 3:30, and DoorDash has grayed out the area. So I'm about to see what other areas they have promotions in and how long those last. If it's worth it, then I'll stay on DoorDash. But it looks like we're about to switch over to Uber Eats. And I'm going to try to take some regular orders and see how those look. But if they're not looking good, I'm going into the flat rate. And then we're just going to be on Uber Eats since I can't get out of the flat rate once I'm in the flat rate. So we shall see. Okay, so we are on the Uber Eats app, and I wasn't going to go into the flat rate, but look at this order that they gave me right here without flat rate. I said I'm not even about to be bothered with this, so I went into the flat rate and I got my first order. So we're going to see exactly if this order paid out more than the order that I declined. Okay, so it seems that I made more money on that order in flat rate than I would have if I would have just took that $5.06 order. And they were like 6 miles away or something like that. I forgot, but it wasn't worth the $5 to me. And this order just paid me $6.30, and I literally just had to go to the Wingstop, and he lived 0.8 miles away from the Wingstop. So there's that. So a little quick recap. I just had to go to Five Guys, and I saw my favorite store, so I took it as a sign to treat myself, so I won't eat anything more. Thank you. Have a great summer. No problem. And I have a watermelon mojito lime. So, you know, this is going to keep me hydrated for a while. So, let's go drop off this Five Guys order, and I'll see you soon. So, I had the craziest drop off. You can enter one door, but you can't go out the door. You literally got to go downstairs and around the building to get out. That is like a fire hazard waiting to happen. But we are still on Uber Eats, and I haven't checked the map. I'm gonna see if it's grayed out after I do this order. But so far, I am under $40 with Uber. But I think this is like my third or fourth order, where it only took me 2 orders to make $21 with DoorDash. So that's a little comparison I have right now. Let's get to that next spot and see what's going on. Okay, quick little Uber update. So I'm still in the flat rate. This flat rate is now from the 5 o'clock to, I want to say 8:58 or 7:58. And so far so good, I guess. I was trying to actually drop off an order before I got to my next Uber order, so I could turn back on the Dash app, because it seems that the location isn't great anymore. So I definitely want to get back on the DoorDash. It just said I accidentally missed an order, but I didn't even see anything come on my screen for an Uber order. And like I told you, with the flat rate, if you deny 1 or 2, they will kick you out of the flat rate for that block of time. So just went to the Wendy's, and now we're headed into Southeast to drop it off. Hopefully, maybe I can get me some Southeast Virginia orders down there, but one never knows. But we will see. So far, I think I'm at like $50-something. Just a couple of minutes ago, I said I was at 32. So I got a $20 jump for one of those orders, which didn't take me anywhere. So we'll definitely see. So let's keep it moving. All right, a little bit of check-in. So we are off the Uber app because the $3 promotion is still going on DoorDash, and the map is not great anymore. So I have this cool little Dollar Tree order right here, and then I think they also want 2 items from Safeway, and I think it's like $20-something for like 5 miles. So that's clutch. So we about to get that going. We're in the Dollar General right now, and they had majority of what the lady wanted, which was awesome. Only had to refund like 1 item. And then we're gonna shoot straight to the Safeway. You say Safeway or Shoppers, I'm not sure. But we're gonna get this to them as soon as possible. Okay, my peoples, updates. So I did that $20+ order from DoorDash, and then the promotion went away again. So I clicked back on to Uber Eats. So now I'm doing a flat rate. And you know, with Uber, you can go and pick up people alcoholic beverages. So I just came from Benny Liquors, and now we're about to head to the Popeyes. So let's see how much we can earn in this short period of time, because we will be going in very soon. All these buildings right here is brand new. The Cuba been right here for a couple of years. I used to work for the Treasury Department for like 7-8 years. And we used to be stationed out in Lanham, Maryland. Then they was like, we're building the headquarters. So they built the headquarters on 9th Street. So right here is the Department of Treasury. This is the United States Mint, though. So this is where you go get your coins. And at the top of the building, at the top of the building, it has coins. to let people know that this is actually the Department of Treasury, United States Mint. So the eatery is right here. All of this stores, all these stores right here, just like 7 years ago, all this was like street parking lot. Like, it's where the old Washington Convention Center used to be. So when I worked for the Department of Treasury, when you go into the lobby, I don't know if they have it. Wow, they actually don't. But this right here, this whole wall wasn't here. We had our first kiosk stand right there. And we used to sell, and they used to have a vending machine that actually the customers or the tourists can go in and get brand new circulated mint coins. So I'm thinking now they probably built a store. Yeah, it actually says it. So they actually finally built a store. So that's pretty fire that they did. Oh wow, check that out. Yeah, I didn't have all of that. I had like just a simple little kiosk stand, and that was it. But the tourists always wanted to come into the building, so they had to come up with something. So yeah, that's a little journey. So now let's go here to this pizza spot, and that is my highlight for today. Another freebie. I love freebies. She gave me an iced latte. Can't say that I have drinking many of these because I don't drink coffee, cold or hot. So we'll actually see if this is going to be a nice little pick-me-up. But I am telling you guys, I am so amazed at the difference. I asked her how long that building been there, and she said they've been there like 10 years. I am amazed because it's been over a decade since I've been down here. That is crazy to me, but time flies because I did live in Baltimore for 14 years, so all of it just crazy.